Africa is home to some of the most acute emergencies in the world, each marked by mass displacement, starvation and untold human suffering in countries like Eastern DRC, Sudan and South Sudan. South Africa and other countries are pushing for the global initiative for the international humanitarian law to be respected and end the culture of impunity.
You look at the continued difficulty in as far as the South Sudan and Sudan areas are concerned. It then put a further obligation to ensure that we stand on the right side of international humanitarian law, that in instances of conflict that may arise, Khaya, that the rules of international humanitarian law must apply.
They are collaborating with the International Committee of the Red Cross to attend to the growing need as human beings in conflicts are paying the heavy price.
We see Africa, all sides of Africa being affected. If we take from the Maghreb, we see Libya in armed conflict for a long time. In the Horn of Africa, countries like Somalia, Ethiopia, we see as well in the Great Lakes region of Africa around the DRC, and we see the Sahel countries and Mozambique and others. The point is, it's all about the violation of international humanitarian law. The more IHL is violated, the more we have consequences in terms of protections of the civilian populations. And the more we have consequences, the more we have the so-called humanitarian needs. People do not have access to the food, to the basics, to the water, to the health, to the capacities to live even in the normal houses because they are being displaced by the war.
Meanwhile, Pretoria says it will always support peace initiatives to end the conflict between Russia and Ukraine.
We are happy that President Putin, amongst others, have had a personal phone call with President Ramaphosa to take him into confidence on the detail of the discussion between President Trump and, of course, President Putin. That obviously, look at issues about our role as Africa in relation to ensuring there's a lasting peace process, in particular the implementation of the African Peace Initiative, because that is key. Any agreement or cessation of hostilities, for example, will include the issues about children, that was from the Donbas region. What becomes the role of ensuring the safe return of the children? Second issue is that beyond the cessation of hostilities, what becomes the role then of the conflicting partners as it relates to food security is concerned. So we are elated.
Some delegates also expressed their concern about the ongoing situation in Gaza, saying if the international humanitarian law is ignored, atrocities are committed. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.